Okay, well, hey, Jules.
Hey,
Hey, look, what's going on? We good today?
we're so good today. A little scattered, but hey,
Ah,
that's
you know, it's the end of the week. We've
thank
done
God.
a lot of hard work. We're ready for the weekend, but I think most importantly, we're ready to fix some people's families.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm sure there's so much drama.
Oh, there's so much drama, and that is why we will drama dump on them. And I just can't wait for us to help our listeners
Yeah.
and the people who submit with their problems so that we can just all move forward.
Yes. And there's nothing I love more than other people's drama.
Oh, I love it. I love gossip. I
Mhm.
love when I'm not the problem. Um,
Yes.
I also love when I am the problem.
I
So,
don't really love when I'm the problem, but I understand where you're coming from.
are you ready for me to read my letter for this week?
I am so excited. I can't wait.
All right, we heard from Sarah G from Florida. Could you imagine Florida?
Florida, Sarah G. Girl,
Sarah,
we got you.
we hope that you can one day move out of Florida.
Mhm.
Okay, she goes. Hello, Nat and Jules. Hi, Sarah. I wanted to write to you because I don't know what to do with all this bitterness I have every day. So I figured if I can't scream about it, then maybe watching you do it will help. I've experienced unemployment like so many other people due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and she says since it basically started. I was scraping by with some hustling and a lot of savings, but it is just getting harder, and I can't seem to find a job that makes enough to actually support me during this economy. I hated to do it, but I had to ask my dad for help with my next month of rent. My dad is fairly well off and has helped me before, so I didn't think it would be a big deal because he understood my situation. However, when I called to ask for help, he said, "Oh, Jules, are you ready?"
I'm here for it. What did he
Okay,
say?
just hold on.
Okay.
He said, "I don't know how many times you expect me to bail you out. Be a grown-up." Could you imagine?
Sure can't.
Ah.
Sure can't.
And basically told me to see if I could move in with my brother and give up
Whoa.
my place. I'm worried if I give up my own place, I'll lose my independence and it will be that much harder to find a place.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh, it just feels like our parents don't understand the kind of economy we're actually dealing with.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sarah G from Florida. Ah.
I just really appreciate her sharing with us the vulnerability to talk about such a very difficult thing.
You know, money is just one of those things that no one ever wants to talk about, but I really think it ill-equipped us as young women to
Mhm.
think about what would happen if we found ourselves unemployed during a pandemic and a really tired and exhausted economy.
Yeah, and think about how hard it is for us to earn an equivalent wage to a mediocre man.
Ah, not the mediocre man.
Mhm.
You know who sounds like a mediocre man? Sarah's dad. Are you ready to
Yeah.
get into it?
I am very ready. I feel a quiet rage inside my soul for
All
Sarah.
right. You know what time I think it is? I think it's time for the drama dump. All right, Sarah's dad.
Sarah's dad.
What the hell kind of economy do you think we're all living in?
Notice how groceries are $37,000?
And gas is 60,000.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're looking at your kid putting in applications, trying to get interviews, maybe doing a little light sex work on the side. We've all tried it.
And I bet Sarah's doing like 100 applications a week, which is no small task.
I do 10 to 15 a day. Do you think that's what I want to be doing with my day?
No, because you know what? Those job boards, they're scams. I'm convinced. I'm
Scams
convinced.
on scams.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who created those scammy job boards, men.
They sure did.
Boomers and Gen Zers came up with all of these fake things like money and credit and rent. And then they want to look at us while we don't have food, trying to go to a food bank, trying to pay our rent, trying to keep our cats fed. And they want to be like, I don't know what you think the problem is. I'll tell you what the problem is. Reagan.
Yes.
Historical taking advantage of the working poor. That's what my problem is.
Right. And why is landlord a job and why are they allowed to charge so much? Because Sarah should be able to afford to live.
This dad acted like her brother should be her landlord, like we're living in Renaissance England.
Right.
No one wants to live with their brother.
And it's not Sarah's fault that she's unemployed. Why is her dad acting like it's her fucking fault?
Sir, why are you acting like it's Sarah's problem? Did she start COVID? Is she patient X? Did she eat that bat or whatever fake news we were fed during the pandemic?
And I bet Sarah is a college-educated woman who did everything right so she could have a good job and a solid place to live. And now, here we are. I bet she's a millennial who also had to face the economic downturn of 2008 and now COVID? Are you kidding me? Give this woman a fucking break.
And then at the end of the day, you want us to care that aliens exist? I'm waiting. Aliens, take me. Ugh! If you did not want to be responsible for me being alive, wear a condom.
Or at least pretend that you wanted to have children once we're here.
If you're going to hoard all of the wealth, at least let it trickle down. Don't you all love trickle down economics?
Isn't that what Reagan was about? Your king Reagan was about trickle down economics.
Let it trickle down to the people who share DNA with you.
Because isn't that the bullshit they tell us? Family first. Family's important. We take care of family. Well, Sarah G's dad, you ain't doing shit to take care of her.
And you know what I hope for you, sir? I hope that all of your stocks do whatever stocks do when white men get upset about them. I don't even know because no one taught me because I'm a woman. This country was built on the principle of the beauty of nepotism.
Why is it that Sarah G's dad doesn't believe in nepotism? That's the real question here.
Give her money for rent or get her a job as a secretary in your office.
Be helpful.
Be helpful. That's all she's asking. That's all she's asking.
And it probably took her so much courage. It probably took her months of building up the chutzpah to be able to say, Dad, I need help. Do you know how demoralizing that is? To be met with, it's your fault.
Being a grown woman with a college education and tens of thousands of dollars in debt because America decided that millennials shouldn't be educated.
Right.
And now they won't teach the babies how to read.
They won't teach the babies how to read, and they want to charge you $600,000 to go to college.
Every time I see the number 600,000, I want to weep
openly
for our future. You've been drama dumped.
Drama dumped.
Wow. Oh, all right.
That was kind of nice.
That was kind of nice. I feel cleansed.
I feel better.
I really feel like we released some positivity into the universe.
Yeah, I just really feel like the pain and pressure of being neglected has now been lifted.
And you know, I just feel like when we talk out against neglect and the class systems and the power dynamics in our country, it not only tears them down, but it also opens up this channel to where abundance and prosperity that we've always been held away from is now open to us.
Yeah, and I really hope that we open that for Sarah G. She really needs our support.
Sarah, I just really hope that you feel like this has been a safe space and that you can always reach out to us with any updates or should your father get worse.
Yes, if he gets worse, the door is open.
Because here on Drama Dump, we understand it is very hard to yell to your own family members and the people you love. So we have felt called to do it for you.
On your behalf.
So that on the darkest days, and when they say the most ignorant of shit, of things, you can re-listen, re-watch this video, and know we see you.
Sarah, we see you.
We see you, and we're here for you.
With open arms.
And we don't believe in things like rent money or the economy.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. If you also have a story much like Sarah's, we would love for you to comment and subscribe. There's going to be an email in our show notes. We would love for you to write in and join Sarah in the bravery of sharing her own story so we can help take care of it.
Yes, we are here for you and all of your trauma.
Jules, why don't you go ahead and just reintroduce yourself and give the people a nice goodbye.
Friends, I am Jules. Goodbye.
And I'm Natalie, and I can't wait to hear from you. Hey everyone, it's Natalie, and we forgot a couple of things. So we forgot that we have two other shows. Well, we have two. We work on another one together, and then we both have our own shows. So that means three. We actually have three other shows that we need to plug. My show is called To All the Men I've Tolerated Before. It's about everyday misogyny. It is what fuels my rage. You're going to want to find that at Men I've Tolerated Pod on Instagram, or find me on Instagram. It's Natalie K124.
I actually have two more shows. I have Pop Culture Makes Me Jealous, where we analyze pop culture through the lens of race or gender, and sometimes both. And I also host Jelly Pop's Book Club, where we read book-to-screen adaptations and compare them to their screen counterparts. You can find all of that on Instagram and TikTok. Pop Culture Makes Me Jealous, Jelly Pop's Books. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok, the Julia Washington.
And hey, you're looking at all of this information because it is either on your screen or in your show notes. So we get it. Just click on the links. Click on the links. We need you to click on links. We have newsletters. Jules had a whole show that I forgot about because it was new and I haven't been on it yet. We're on each other's shit all the time. Our show that we do together is called Still Comfy. We look at comfort movies and we decide, are they still good? George of the Jungle? Maybe not so much. Ever After? Yeah. That's going to be on both of our YouTube channels, To All the Men I've Tolerated Before and Pop Culture Makes Me Jealous. You're going to click on the playlist that says Still Comfy. We share that show. In every social media outlet you could ever want us to be on, there will be a link. That link will take you to things like our merch, our ways to subscribe to this show and our other shows. It will take you to the Still Comfy playlist and to all of the ways to find us on all social media and Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. That's the one we like getting DMs from. Natalie K124, The Julia Washington, Pop Culture Makes Me Jealous, To Men I've Tolerated Pod. Just
Jelly
go.
Pop's Books.
Jelly Pop's Books. Just go. What are you doing? You don't love TikTok? Jules, one more time, show them that email that we've got where they can send us stories. And if you want us to scream at you, we will do that. You just have to comment in the comments or leave us a 5-star review and tell us what you want us to scream at you at. We get it. Some people like to be screamed at. Not Jules.
Not me. I don't like loud noises.
She doesn't like loud noises or she doesn't like violence. I like taking part in both.
That's why we're a good team.
We'll see you next time.